Hello, my name is Kerry and welcome to this short presentation talking about my upcoming webinar, The Secrets European Women Know About Youthful Aging. So why am I doing this webinar? Well, because here's what I hear from my clients. Aging is the pits. I hate how my body looks now. I also hear this one. I don't feel sexy anymore. And this one's really sad. I guess I have lost my looks. I also hear these comments. I just don't feel desirable like I used to. I don't have the energy to look after my grandchildren. I'm feeling really old and washed out. And this one I hear a lot. I'm worried that I'm getting old and sick. Now I hear these comments all the time from my clients and patients, and it certainly looks like we all go through the mental agony of adjusting to our changing bodies, doesn't it? And I'm no exception. But my European roots do tell me that we don't have to accept that we age horribly or that we lack vitality and have to feel sort of old and washed out. It's an attitude, it's a myth that European women just really don't accept. I think you should be as vibrant, sassy, and beautiful as you can at any age. I want to age vibrantly, and I imagine that you want this for yourself too. So I have put together this webinar for you in response to all those comments I get. And what I have coming up for you is going to really change how you can age. So on Monday in the evening at 8 o'clock on September the 21st, I will talk about the secrets European women know about youthful aging. What we're going to do is we're going to look at the truths and the myths about aging. We're going to answer questions like, do we have to age? If so, how can we do it well? How can we stay healthy so that we can work, play with grandchildren, still feel wonderfully sexy and desirable, and above all have lots of energy? After all, is it really expected that we lose our health, lose our sex lives, and decrease our energy? These are the questions that I get asked all the time from my clients. As I'm in the trenches, so to speak, working with clients on their aging concerns, I've become pretty knowledgeable about treating, about preventing, and even correcting those problems related to aging. So where do I do this? I do this at UPMC Center for Integrative Medicine in Pittsburgh and at the Ayurveda Sanctuary at Nemacolin Woodlands Resort. I also get to travel a lot and speak around the country about the science of longevity, or the science of aging as it's called. So on this webinar, what do we get to do? Well, we get to interact, and you get to ask me some really tough questions about aging. And what we're going to do is get to the bottom about what's the truth about anti-aging. Here's what I'll do. I promise to tell you my secrets on how I address the 9 most visible signs of aging for my clients, as well as show you 3 things that you absolutely need to know about anti-aging and younger looking skin. It's going to make such a difference to you. I will also explain very simply how and why we age, what makes it worse, as well as what you need to know today so that you don't age the same way tomorrow. I also get to chat with you about some of the questions I get about aging that we all want answers to. You will get to leave this webinar with some really great insights and knowledge that only my private clients normally have access to. That way you can think of this as a private session, sort of a private anti-aging consultation, but there's no travel, so that's great. And this consultation is really free. So why am I doing this, you ask? Well, I'm using this webinar to give you, first off, great anti-aging content that you can take home, but I also want to introduce you to a fantastic workshop I have coming up in October called European Women Don't Get Facelifts. It's a great, funny, interactive workshop that I will showcase to you on the webinar. But first, let's talk about anti-aging. And what I want to do is I want to show you the secrets that European women know about youthful aging. It's going to be a great interactive webinar, and I don't want you to miss it. So here's what you need to do. Sign up now because seats are limited and I don't want you to miss it. I can only take a set amount of people in this webinar, so if you sign up to reserve your spot now, then there will be space for you to come. So sign up now so that you can learn to change how you age. Thanks for listening, and I am looking forward to seeing you at the webinar.